Hey guys, welcome to Council Comments. We are joined with our Ward 4 council member, Mr. Greg Farrell. This would be, if you're paying attention to Council Comments, you would know that this is actually the Ward 3 spot, but Miss Stacy had a conflict, and so we brought you in early.
That's right.
We're going to flip-flop for the next couple of months. So we've got some really good info, I feel like. How you been doing?
Good. How about you?
Been a good summer?
Yes, been a good summer.
All right. Lots of things happening within
yeah.
the city, right?
Yeah.
Let's dive into it. So you told me that we're revamping the building department.
Yeah,
Give me some info on
we
that.
had a person to resign, and this was an opportunity for us to revamp it. And the mayor's goal is, through all this, is we want to be builder friendly, so to speak. And what he wants to do is, make it. We've had a reputation of not being builder friendly, and he wants to change that in our city. And if a situation comes up, instead of saying no to a builder, his goal is, hey, what can we do to work it out to where we can reach the goal within the parameters of the codes, building permits and all that, instead of just saying no. What can we do to work through this to make it happen?
I'm sure builders are very excited about that. For anyone that's not aware of the building department, what do they do? What do they handle?
Once you choose to build in the city, you go to them to get any kind of permits.
Okay.
And this is any kind of improvements, whatever. You have to go through the permitting process, because they come out, they inspect to make sure that everything is done by building codes. And we follow several building codes, the International Fire Code and the Southern Building Code as well. So there's things that we have to follow, that we hold people accountable so that people are doing things right. And it all boils down to safety, of things being built right. And with a lot of the new subdivision coming on board down south across from Veterans, we want to, and potential commercial development, we want to start being a little bit more friendly, but still make sure we hold people within the guidelines that are set forth.
I think that's a good thing, following guidelines, but also making it work for both parties.
Making it happen.
Awesome. Okay, that's great. You guys applied for some grants for some railroad safety improvements. We know we got some railroad safety issues around the city. So tell me about that.
Yeah, this was a grant that we applied for months ago, and we were awarded it, and then it kind of fell by the wayside, and then ALDOT finally said, okay, they're ready to move on it. So it was time for us to put in our matching fund, which was 10%.
Okay.
For both crossings, it's about $70,000.
Okay.
And the two crossings are the one on First Avenue there by Solera Brewing will be improved. And it's all safety enhancements that the railroad company will do. And then the other one is on 6th Avenue there by Buck Creek.
Love it. Okay, so look for things happening.
There's going to be
within
some
the
work done on those. Don't know when exactly, but now that we've put in our matching fund, we expect things to start moving on those two projects.
Good job getting the grants on those. That's awesome. We love a
Oh,
railroad improvement. We'll take a
Yes.
railroad improvement anytime, right?
Yeah.
All right, now talk to me about, we're adding a couple new positions within our fire department and our law enforcement, but let's talk fire department first. Tell me about the new position.
Yeah, Chief came to us and requested an additional fire lieutenant's position, and that's due to the workload, especially on the administrative side, to keep up with all the kind of training mandates that are put on the fire department that they must maintain throughout every year. And this is to help with that workload and some other administrative things. But the plus side of this is we did have an intern program. We took some high school students, and they worked part-time and did some testing and everything within the department. And because of this, we're going to be able to promote within the department to fill that position, but we're going to be able to hire from that and offer one of the students a full-time job. And that was the whole purpose behind the intern program, is to hire hometown folks that want to stay here, and it kind of makes it easier on the department as well, as far as, you know, going through the process and, you know, and making sure that this is what the interns want to do later in life, and it has worked out great, and that's the whole purpose. So I kind of encourage it, the program, to, you know, through the high school and everything, get involved and look into the program. It's a great program.
You know, when we talked with Chief Love about this at the very beginning stages, he was very optimistic about this growing and really continuing, and it looks like the first run has just been awesome.
Oh yeah, we had 2 good candidates.
Yes, I mean, I think you guys had a lot of great candidates,
Yeah.
but the 2 that were chosen, excellent, and then being able to just let them see what this career is at such a young age, like, what a gift, right?
Yeah, and it's great. It's a
Good.
great career to get involved in.
I agree. From a fire wife
Yeah.
perspective. Okay, talk to me about, we're adding also a new SRO, which as a parent, we'll take all the SROs, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, the school system approached the mayor for an additional SRO, and the police chief said, yeah, it makes it a little challenging because the pool out there, you know, for
Yes.
people wanting to get in law enforcement, it becomes a greater challenge for us. But also we see the need to, with things happening in our country,
Yes.
to add an additional SRO. This person will be at the high school for a little bit and then transfer over to the middle school. And it just helps during those peak times and everything. So it's a much needed thing. You know, hopefully we can do more down the road as well. But it becomes a challenge because of the pool for people, you know,
Right.
not applying in the police departments. You know, it's not just us. It's in our area. It's just people just are not applying.
Right.
So we have to walk a fine line to make sure the other part is taken care of, and to the SROs. So, but it becomes a challenge just to backfill those positions.
I understand. I really appreciate from a parent's perspective of you guys really seeing the need for that and taking a step to make something happen, because I know that it's scary times right now.
Oh yeah.
And with school starting back, we've got, you know, lots of moving and shaking, and things are going to be, it'll take a little while to get back in the rhythm of things. So having another person there to kind of make sure things are going smoothly will help.
Yeah, and that's why we wanted to do it now,
Yeah.
to go ahead and do it before school started and get everything in place and everything. So that was the main goal behind it, doing it now.
I can't believe that school's starting in
Yeah.
like 3 weeks. I'm so sorry to bring that up, guys, but it's happening soon. But we're going to have a great year.
We are.
It's going to go Warriors. We're going to have a wonderful year. Everything's going to be great. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and call
we
it?
wish
right
all the students well and teachers in the upcoming year.
now? Absolutely. It's going to be a good one. All right. Thank you so much. This
Well,
was
thank you.
very good information. So hopefully we'll be with Stacy next month. Just a little flip-flop this month. Guys, I want to make sure that you know that we are on Roku. Alabaster Living Television is on Roku. You can go download our app, watch Council Comments. You can watch all the past Council Comments, catch up on any videos that we do around town. It's awesome to watch it on your streaming device. As always, we want to thank the City of Alabaster, and we hope that you join us next month for Council Comments.